Hey, hey to anyone that's joining in. I'm just sharing this to a couple places. And gonna test out these brand new console mods. I got the Keny C-500 and the Risky's 8000 series. Excited to try these out. I'm just going to do some quick logging real quick. Yeah, gonna just get this going here. I got the new crawler here. It's a really fun scout mod. I'll show you this in the garage real quick. So the Keny C-500, brand new console mod released today. But the Devil's Scout 800 is one of the first mods released to consoles of a tweak of the base game vehicle that actually has like real articulating, like great suspension. It's got an upgraded engine, fine-tuned gearbox, race suspension. It's got large tires. All the tires are free. Throw some chain tires on it. But it has awesome articulating suspension. It's just really fun. But I'm gonna take a drive up here to the means of production to get the sawmill opened up because I'm gonna run out of wood planks really quick. So I'm gonna head up there. I'll take the Devil's Scout out there to get that activated, and then I'm gonna jump into the Keny C-500 and the Risky 8000 series and do some logging with those. I'm gonna go get that task activated real quick, so I know what I gotta get to unlock that the lumber mill. Slow and trudging through this shit. It's always kind of silly when you have to winch yourself through the deep snow just because the snow moves so damn slow. Hey there, Christian. Thanks for joining in the chat. I don't think you have to worry about that. The only thing is just playing the waiting game. The B350 should be coming to consoles within the next couple weeks or so. They just have so many other mods that are in testing, and they don't really have much rhyme or reason to when they release stuff. So just have to be patient, and that B350 mud truck will come to consoles in due time. This week the developers have gone crazy releasing so many new mods to consoles. It's been really nice. We've gotten like 25 new mods this week in total so far, and we've already gotten a bunch today. I put out my console mod browser update, and in true fashion, after I did the console mod browser update, they released some more, so now I have to go back and do an updated version, but I really wanted to get a chance out here to try out these new mods and show off a few of them. But you can see the suspension on this Scout 800, even though it has obnoxiously large tires, like it just has so much suspension articulation compared to the base game version. Just a great little crawler. The Devil's Scout 800. I took this thing around TNB trails and had so much fun with this thing. This is a fantastic little Scout. I always love the Scout 800, but it's nice to see a nice modified version of it. I hope we see more mods from this creator, and he goes through and tweaks the suspension on a lot of these Scout from the base game, so then we have just better versions of it. Hey, Bobby Wasabi, what's going on, my dude? Yeah, exactly. Bobby's got a great point. I'm just happy to have any mods. That's why stuff like the RAM restrictions and, you know, having to wait and not having timelines on mods makes it less frustrating than it can be, because you just are happy to have this free content that we just get. Like, all mods are free to us. It's a free and optional feature, so anything we can get is nice, and anything we don't get, well, oh well. The frustration is understandable with not knowing what mods are coming and when, but it's nice to have mods at all on consoles, so if we have to just put up with a little frustration with the mods being released on undefined schedules and not getting necessarily the mods we want when we want them, they are minimal issues in the grand scheme of things, because at the end of the day we do finally have console mods, and that's really all that matters. Gotta be careful in this area. These concrete slabs in the ground, they'll mess up your suspension in no time. But yeah, the engine on this Scout 800 is really powerful too. It's super fast, on top of having great suspension articulation. But the suspension's super soft, it's great for jumping. I have a video I'm going to post maybe later today or tomorrow or something that shows it in TNB trails just being an absolute beast. Yeah, just go get this task activated real quick. Apparently I chose the worst truck to take off-road, where it's not exactly made for deep mud, I guess, but good lord. Get around these friggin' 3 logs in the middle of the road with stumps. Okay, I'm just gonna get this tax activated real quick, and then I'm gonna jump into I'm gonna try out probably the 8000 series first, since that was released first, and then I'll jump into the Keny C-500, and I'm gonna build some bridges or complete some tasks, maybe just get some logs and bring them over to this lumber mill and get this thing up and running. But good lord, this deep snow is just so obnoxious for the Scout mods, because they just do not have the grip. Even though I got these giant tires and I'm in low, I'm not even in the low high gear, it's still just trudging along so slowly. Hey, Gillian James, thanks for joining in the stream. Ian, my dude, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Everyone should go follow on Facebook. My buddy Ian Pettit, his Facebook page, SnowRunner Stories. If you just search that on Facebook, you'll find his page, and he's been making some awesome posts and sharing his experience with SnowRunner with everyone. Everyone should definitely go check that out. Come on. It's good to know that this road is so brutal just to get to the lumber mill. It's always so defeating in this game when you see, oh, I'm only, you know, 700 or 100 meters from my destination, but then it takes fucking 5 years to get there because it's such deep snow. It's good to know for coming back through here when I'm loaded up to bring vehicles that can actually handle it. Just gonna force my way through here. Oh, thanks for sharing that, Christian. Just get back on the main road and completely lose all grip. Just because it's that deep, soupy nonsense that is Amur Oblast. Amandra 2.0 for some people. Come on, find the grip. I just want to activate this task so then I can jump back into the 8000 series and get going with that. Considering that is what I named the stream, was Keny C-500 versus the 8000 series. From R&R, Risky. And surprisingly, the 8000 series does not use a lot of RAM, which is nice. It uses very minimal RAM. Like, obviously, it still uses some, but not as much as you would think. But the Keny C-500 is very, very heavy on the RAM. It allowed me to basically only activate these 3 mods. I have this modified Devil's Scout 800 that I'm using, and the 2 trucks, the Keny C-500 and the other one, the 8000 series. Alright, so means of production. This will unlock the lumber mill, so I'll be able to make more wooden planks in the future. I need a cargo container. And that's it, just 1 cargo container. And there's one right down the road here in the water. Or at the warehouse, there are unlimited cargo containers, so that's super easy. Recover. I already have this one here, so we'll just go with the Keny C-500 for that. I have it already upgraded. I have a log bed on it, but I'm going to put the regular frame on it. And if I remember right, cargo containers are just 2 slots, so I should just be able to take this beast out there and use that no problem to get that unlocked. I have this thing fully upgraded, so it is super overpowered. So if you're looking for a truck that's not going to have any problems with this region, this is the one you want here. This will take all the effort out of the game. I can tell you that already just after 30 seconds of driving it. This thing is crazy. It's so fast. This thing is so crazy. It is so overpowered. It's fun. It's a beautiful rig. I mean, it looks awesome. But this thing is super overpowered. It's so big that a 2-slot bed looks small on it. Alright, stop in here, grab a cargo container. Go. So now we'll just, I already got the bridge built, so I just gotta go up the road and deliver it. And then I'll be able to go and grab some logs and make some more wooden planks when I end up running out. We'll go and just deliver this real quick, and then I'll jump in the 8000 series and go get some logs just for fun and just see how it does. I might have to take off. I have the most powerful, like, extreme OP engines on this, and I might have to take that off just to make it drivable, because I honestly do not like very, very overpowered vehicles. Like, I like having something that's a little bit more overpowered as far as traction, especially if you saw me driving the Devil's 800 Scout. Like, if you just give me a little bit more traction, that's all I care about. I'm not a big fan of, like, very overly powered fast vehicles for whatever reason. They just don't really do it for me with console mods. But I mean, there's a time and place for them. I'm just feathering the throttle here with this thing, and it is just decimating this region. I mean, leaving it in automatic and it's shifting up into third. Unreal. So for the people that like super overpowered mods, this Keny C-500 will be a wet dream for you. It definitely makes this new region much easier to handle. I mean, it took me a couple minutes to drag my C-800, or the Scout 800, I should say, through there. And this thing just walked right through it with no issue whatsoever. An absolute beast. There we go. Means of production has been completed, so now I unlocked the sawmill over here on the first map in Phase 4. There are no wooden planks yet, but can make some. I just gotta bring logs here, and then you can make any kind you want. Short logs will make 1 wooden plank, long logs make 4, and medium logs make 2. So, let's go grab some logs, huh? So I have sitting out here already, already set up with medium logs, I believe, is I got the Risky 800 and the one I was just driving, the Keny C-500. They both have medium log beds on the back. So we'll try these out. But I'm gonna go with the R&R Customs 8000 series. Apparently, I'm not aware. I was not aware of this, but I've seen a lot of people saying that this R&R Customs is a truck that was in Farm Simulator or something along those lines. And the model was used to then make a new mod here in SnowRunner. But right off the bat, you can tell this is just not the same type of vehicle I was just driving, where the wheels especially are not the same size. But we'll see how this does. I'm going to try and get 2 loads of medium logs and bring those back to where I just unlocked the sawmill. So to get logs, you gotta come all the effing way up here to the log station, and then I'll bring them back. So I'm just gonna follow the road up here, and then we go along up this way to the log station, and then we'll double back right back to the sawmill. And then I'll just have a nice little buildup of logs in there, so I can actually make some more wooden planks for when I do inevitably run out later on. Yeah, I have the ice tires, the ice pick. Let's see if you can see them on there. I don't know if you can see the tires. I'll stop moving the camera for you. There you go. You can see on the tires, they are the studded ice tires here on the Risky 8000 series. But I'm not sure how it does in the snow yet. I actually have not driven this at all other than customizing it, so we'll see how it does. Should be fairly overpowered, but I don't think it's going to be nearly as overpowered as the last one. I do have it fully upgraded with all the bells and whistles as far as the most powerful gearbox, most powerful engine and everything. But if anything, this will be similar to the Keny C-500 I was just driving, but it just might have more issues where it has a lower ride height and much, much smaller tires. I appreciate that, Christian. Thanks for sharing those links, my friend. It's a non-stop grind trying to build that quote-unquote fan base and followers on the Facebook pages and stuff, but I've been impressed with how many people have actually liked and followed my pages and stuff. I really appreciate anyone that's dropped a like or subscribe or any of that stuff. It means a lot. Sharing the good word of these games and trying to get everyone to play SnowRunner and MudRunner. I'm gonna have to do a throwback stream here in the near future where I just play a bunch of MudRunner or something. Maybe run through a couple maps on MudRunner. That'd be fun, just as like a throwback stream. Considering it's just been all SnowRunner since it came out. We'll maybe do a throwback stream and run through some maps in MudRunner here in the near future. Maybe do that as like a co-op stream. See, this is where the issues are going to come up with this truck, just not having a really tall ride height. Trying to just drag it up through here, especially with the trailer. Ooh, accidentally zoomed in there. There we go. Once you throw the diff lock on this thing, it just turns into another beast altogether. Yeah, these new mods are definitely going to be helpful. They are. Whoa, the ass end got away from me there. They're fast and they really make this terrain much more manageable for people, so people will definitely enjoy having these on consoles for sure. Just be careful of your suspension on these concrete slabs, folks. They will absolutely destroy your suspension in no time. Hey, Mike Poirier, thanks for joining in the stream. Trey Anderson, I'm on the first map in the Amur Oblast region in Phase 4. I think it's Uskar River is the name of it. I'll bring up the map real quick and show you the name. Yurska River. It's the first map on Phase 4 here. The garage is located right here. And you have a tunnel just to the right to the map Cosmodrome. And then the other tunnel is all the way up on the northern middle of the map. I'm going to head up the road here a little more and then follow my markers, and we're heading up to the log station up here. And you can get small, medium, and large logs, or long logs, at the logging station. And yeah, just trying out this new 8000 custom series from R&R. Risky, the maker of the Big Moose and all those fun mods. And actually, funny enough, I think I haven't done an actual comparison in the mod browser yet because these are so new, but I think just after seeing how much RAM that this 8000 series uses, I think this uses less RAM than the Big Moose 3500. Like, the Big Moose 3500 is one of the highest RAM usage mods, but I'm gonna have to double check to see how accurate that statement I just made is to see. But I honestly want to say this 8000 series does use less RAM than the Big Moose 3500. So this 8000 series will be a truck that people will be able to use more simultaneously than the Keny C-500. Because the Keny C-500 is very, very, very high on the RAM usage. But I was able to activate both of them at the same time just to be able to do this stream, so that was nice. I'm getting through the deep snow now. Yeah, so I could have come and got this cargo container right here. On this sketchy bridge. I could have grabbed that for that task I did earlier, the means of production for the lumber mill, but I just went simple with it and grabbed it from the warehouse. Oh, hey, thank you for the kind words, Trey. Enjoy it, man. They're very fun mods. They're definitely on the OP side of things, but that's a time and place for it. Especially with these new maps here in Phase 4. Having something OP is actually kind of welcome. So it doesn't take 45 minutes just to do one thing, you know? But they really are just nice looking mods. It's nice to have an actually useful cab over finally. Because I'm a fan of cab overs. I've always liked them, but the ones they gave us in the base game just were not very useful at all. It's going to be funny to see how much quicker the Keny C-500 does through this section here. I'm just going to try and drive straight across it. It's actually faster to go through this rocky, icy swamp area than trying to go through the snow where the quote-unquote actual road is. Just because the road is such deep snow, it's obnoxious. It's so obnoxious. And they put some down logs and trees, kind of similar to this area right here, but you'll get through this area quicker just by cutting through the swamp. just clawing its way through the snow. Come on. Come on. I wonder how much faster I would have got through here without a trailer on it. Go back up on the main road, and now we just go down here a little ways and we'll be at the log station. But there is a fairly tricky ice like divot section right up here at this intersection that will be interesting to navigate with these smaller tires. They are the studded ice tires, but we'll see how they handle. Or no, I was thinking of a different area. Never mind. Scratch that. Thought I was on a different part of the map. Yeah, this thing is just about as OP as it gets. But once you see me jump into the Keny C-500, you'll see what the true OP of OP is. Like, this truck I'm driving currently is certainly overpowered, but at the same time, there are levels even to how overpowered some trucks are. Friggin' logs and stumps and trees absolutely everywhere to get stuck on. The developers were not playing games when they made these maps. Oh yeah, Christian, I still have to do that. I gotta do a stream on the Western GA Mud Park map. But you tell you what, I'll do that when that B350 comes out that you're so excited about. All right, here we go. Finally made it. Got some medium logs in there. And medium logs on the truck. So 2 sets of medium, ready to go. So we're gonna just basically double back the entire way that we just came. Get to here, and we're going to the sawmill to drop off these logs. So not too far, but it's still that'll take a little while, especially through that deep snow area. And now that I know that this side is over here, there's another entrance. Even though there are some stumps in the way, this entrance over here is going to be way quicker than the other one. Just simply for the fact that it doesn't have the... Ooh, got a little sketchy there on that angle. I thought I was actually going to roll over. Oh, and 2 of the logs slid back too far, so they won't pack. Shit. Oh well, that's better than losing them completely. See if I can just slam the brakes going downhill and get them to... Oh shit, they went too far. Now we got ourselves a full mess, and I'm going to have to just cut my losses. If I had been a little bit more tactful about that, So I'm just gonna delete all those and just do it again instead of trying to fucking figure out which one's which with all those dots. That was hilarious. But trying to talk and play the game, just it gets in the way sometimes. And I tried taking that different route, and I almost flipped the entire rig. So that's a win in of itself that I didn't flip over entirely. But having to load up again is definitely a little shitty. But oh well. This is SnowRunner, and mistakes happen whether you like it or not. Even someone like me who's put hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours into this game, I still make mistakes all the fucking time. I'm always that guy in co-op that people have to flip back over. And then once they flip them back over, I flip over again. Is that really another stump thing? They're just so mean with all these damn stumps. Oof, that was sketchy. Alright, get some daylight on the situation, and this time, I'm not gonna roll. And I say that now, and 5 minutes later, I find a way to do it. I always just get so reckless. I drive too fast, I take stupid lines. That's half the fun in this game, is seeing how far you can push it before you actually roll over. But yeah, this thing is doing very well. Very well. It's a great all-around truck. Very useful, of course, having the medium logs on the back, and then being able to do another trailer with medium logs on top of that. That's huge. Just follow the same path that I took last time. I'm not even going to mess with that way, because there's a massive log that goes right through that road right there, right across it, and trying to pull a trailer over it is the stuff of nightmares. Like, it's hard enough sometimes to get a truck to go over it without tipping over or anything like that, but bringing a trailer over it, you can kiss that thing goodbye. Yeah, we'll just get these medium logs to the sawmill I just unlocked, and then we'll be able to make some wooden planks for when we inevitably run out for all the different friggin' landslides and bridges and all the stuff you gotta do on these Phase 4 maps. Come on. Keep accidentally zooming in on it. Sorry, guys. Man, loving this cab over so far. I think the largest tires on this thing were like 47s or something like that, or 50s maybe. And then the ones on the Keny C-500 are like fucking 75-inch tires or 65-inch tires or something crazy like that. Yeah, I haven't even tried out that Bertha yet. I want to try that so bad. It's just, I mean, it's not the most practical mod by any means, but it just seems like a really fun one. Ooh, it's going to be interesting bringing this over that bridge, because the angle that this bridge I'm about to go over, it's probably going to tip everything over if I had to guess. And if it does, so be it. There's no real point. Like, the only reason I'm bringing these these medium logs to the sawmill is just in preparation for the future. I'm not completing any task or anything right now. This is really just me, quote-unquote, testing these mods out for my own, you know, just my own mental information for the future. Just to see how they handle, see if I even like them at all. But so far, I definitely really like this R&R Customs 8000 series. So they're coming up to that bridge I was mentioning. It just has such a sketchy angle that you drive at, so we'll see if it flips me over or not. I wouldn't think it would, but it might, just being top heavy. See, it puckers your butthole, because having a top heavy and narrow rig, you're just like, oh god, when's it gonna go? But luckily, got through it with no issue. Alright, just get down the road here and then just take the short little road down to the sawmill and we'll get these medium logs delivered and we'll go from there. There's this sketchy little icy landslide. I don't even care if I damage my gearbox right now. I mean, these things are so overpowered even with their amount of repair and whatnot. Like, they're so durable. Yeah, it has 5,000 points into the fuel tank and the engine and 1,000 points into the gearbox. So it's not nearly as fragile as some of the trucks from the base game. See how it does getting past these logs in the road. Just gonna try driving straight over them just to see how that does. Drove straight to the telephone pole trying to look back at my trailer. Oh! See, the trailer's hung up on those friggin' logs in the road. You gotta drive around them in the future. Fuck. I only have the regular winch on it. I don't have the OP one. Well, I yanked it over. It unpacked itself, but I should just be able to... What? Why do I only have one log? That sucks. For whatever reason, when I unpacked it, I only have one log in this truck. That sucks. But again, oh well, it doesn't matter because delivering these weren't really an issue. And I'm just now learning that this has a raised suspension on it. So I lost... Oh, they glitched out and they're right underneath me. That's where they are. For some reason, they fell through the truck. Okay, so they are still there, just for whatever reason they, Oh, what? Well, I just wasted all that time. Oh, that was so stupid. Well, now I know how well that did, and I'm gonna jump into the Keny, since that was a failed fucking mission right there. Oh well. That's the glitchiness of SnowRunner, though. There's no reason that those two logs should have clipped through the truck and fallen underneath and then not allowed me to repack. But whatever. Now we try out the Keny. But it's no issue because, like I said, I'm just doing this for fun and my own personal testing. I wasn't trying to deliver logs for any specific contractor task. That was just a personal loss. But oh well. But here we are in the Keny C-500, and you can see how much larger these tires are. And this one has diff lock all the time, unlike the 8000 series I was just driving. That one does have the engageable diff lock and everything like that. So I'll take this up the same route that I took over here, going up the side over the rocks, just to show how much easier this handles it. Yeah, so I came up here last time with the 8000 series, and this will just go so much faster over it, just with larger tires and the taller ride height and everything. Hey there, Ghetto Pirate. What's up, man? This Keny is unreal. I have it with the most powerful engine and the fastest gearbox and everything, and it is so fast. And the tires on it are massive, and it does have ice tires on it, so it just is the definition of overpowered. But it's fun. Just doing a little personal testing here, going to grab some logs from the logging station and bring them back to the lumber mill, or the sawmill I should say, to make some wooden planks just to have them ready for the future. I just did the trip with the 8000 series and managed to somehow accidentally delete everything by accident right at the end. I'll just plot the same course again, coming up to the log station, and then we'll just double back and do the same trip again. Yeah, this Kenworth C-500 is just unreal. It is so overpowered. It'd be nice if there was another version of it that was a little bit more to the vanilla side of things, but it's all good. It's just nice to have this thing. And it is exciting that this finally made it to consoles, because there is another version of this already on PC that is a twin steer version of it. So just picture this same truck, but it has more tires. It has dual tires in the front, so it will be able to be a massive, massive twin steer version of this. So it'll just be an even more powerful and more beastly version of it than this already is. I was honestly kind of surprised to see this release today, considering how many we already got released earlier in the week. I didn't think we would get many more console mods, but the developers have been on the ball with releasing them this week. I believe it was Wednesday we got 17 new mods in total just in that one day. Only a couple of them were actual trucks, and the rest were all tweaks of the base game vehicles. And then yesterday we got the 8000 series and a couple more, and then today we got this Kenworth C-500. And yeah, console mods are just on fire right now. We're closing in on 250 console mods available, and we have a truly awesome selection of mods now at this point. The only unfortunate part of it is, of course, the RAM restrictions on consoles. And I mean, that's a minimal issue in the grand scheme of things. Just the fact we have console mods at all is really the main point in all this. It would be nice to use more of them simultaneously. But it is what it is, and we just got to make do with what we have. And we have to, you know, do different combinations of mods to be able to use them, but we have full access to all 250. We can only just activate so many at a time. And this mod I'm driving in particular, the Keny C-500, it is very, very heavy on the RAM usage. It's one of the most heavy RAM usage mods that I've used so far. It only allowed me to activate this Keny C-500 with the 8000 series, and then like one more tweak truck, and that was the Devil's Scout 800 that I was driving at the very beginning of the stream. So if you are interested in using this truck I'm driving now, do not expect to be able to activate and use many other mods with it at the same time. But that being said, if you're looking for a truck that's going to make Phase 4 a lot easier on you, this is the truck for you. Because this thing is the definition of overpowered. You know, it has such beautiful custom paint, like seeing the sun like shimmer off the poles of the log platform on the back is just so different. Like, it actually has nice chrome color to it, compared to the base game where everything's so plain and dull. It's kind of interesting to have something that actually is like fairly pretty and colorful. It's so shiny. But yeah, this thing is definitely probably the most overpowered vehicle I've driven so far in this game. It's fun, but it is overpowered. But we got medium logs in the trailer. I could have sworn that it said that this logging platform was for medium. Cargo cannot be packed due to the wrong position of the trailer. Oh god, I don't have the Free the Logs mod pack on. I think that might be it. Let me back out and put that on real quick. See if that changes it. I don't know if I need that mod or what. Because I'm like 75% sure that the attachment on the back there is supposed to be for medium logs, but I might just need the Free the Logs mod. So we did get, these were not in my console mod browser update, but we got a medium log platform mod that was released today. It is only for the Azov 73210, the Pacific P12, and the new Paystar 5600 TS, the twin steer. And then we got these new mods that are for the log pole trailer for the P12 and P16. So we can actually do long logs with the P16. That'll be nice. But they're just custom trailers for it. I believe we were already able to do that with the base game, but it's just custom trailers essentially for that. But yeah, I did not have the Free the Logs mod on, so I'll turn that on. And hopefully that corrects the issue that I was just having. And I'll turn this mod on also since I have it, and might as well just do these since I use no RAM whatsoever. And I'll purchase a couple of those on a map and try them out. But yeah, having medium logs for those three, really the only three trucks that make sense in the base game to be able to have medium log platforms. The Azov 73210 and the P12 and the new Pacific or International Paystar twin steer. Yeah, we'll just load right back into the game here. Sorry for the delay in action. One thing too, folks, is there was a change with mods where when mods are not able to be active, or you have a game save with mods already on them, but then you turn that mod off, or if that mod is unavailable due to being updated, you do get refunded. Now, you should get refunded if those mods are quote-unquote deleted from your game save. Currently, I have probably 5 or 6 mods activated. I have the Keny C-500, the R&R Customs 8000 series. I have the Devil's Scout 800, and then I just activated those mods, the Free the Logs mod, the medium platform for the 3 trucks, and then the 2 logging pole add-ons for the other ones. But here we go, right back at the logging station. Yeah, it's not doing it. Well, that's a unfortunate glitch. If I had a crane, I'd try manually loading them, but yeah, let's recover this to the garage and see what that actually says, because I'm pretty sure that the cargo logs bed, yeah, it says cargo logs medium logs, so it should do medium logs. And then it has the same one from the base game, but this is for small logs, we know that. It doesn't have the logging crane, so I can't do, or it does, but it sits in the middle. Mother trucker. Huh. Well, we'll try this logging frame add-on, I guess, for fun. Or I can do long logs. Well, I'll try this other different logging frame and see if I can get there with that. That is really weird and disappointing. Because this logging frame add-on just, it doesn't look nearly as good as the other one. Yeah, this thing is the definition of overpowered. See if this can get out there and do some actual logs on the back of this thing. Yeah, and the amount of mods activated at the same time is really, it comes down to the mods themselves. Like, the most I've been able to activate myself here on PlayStation 4 has been probably like, I don't know, I've gotten like 50 some odd mods activated simultaneously, but that's mostly all the tweaks of the base game trucks, not a lot of custom trucks. Like the custom trucks like I'm driving currently use up the most amount of RAM. So if you just pick a few nice custom trucks that don't use a lot of RAM, then you can also pair that with all kinds of different mods that are like tweaks of the base game trucks. But anything that's a custom truck like I'm driving now is going to be very heavy on the RAM. Yeah, and I'm only on PlayStation 4 Pro here, so that's known too. So I'm able to activate up to 50 mods here on PlayStation 4 Pro, but I have to be a little bit more selective when it comes to the very high RAM usage custom mods. So anyone that's saying they can only activate 4 or 5 mods, they are lying. That's just the 4 or 5 mods that they're currently trying to activate. They're just being too selective with the mods that they're trying to activate at the same time. You can activate more simultaneously, it's just unfortunately it comes down to the mods that you're trying to activate. This thing is so fast, it's hilarious. It has so many repair points and everything like that, so it's super, super just durable. That's the word I was trying to look for. Durable. So fast. It's hilarious. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the logging station. It's over there. Navigate around all these friggin' stumps. Alright, let's see if I can actually load some logs this time. Heyo! Medium logs. Alright, so it's good to know. So the medium log bed that is painted, and the red painted log bed that looks identical to the color of the truck. Unfortunately, that does not function. And even I didn't even realize this medium log bed clips through the back of the bed here, or the back of the cab of the truck here. So that's a little bit shitty, but hey, it's a mod. So we can do logging with this truck. You just have to use the top option for logging for medium logs. Other than that, the pretty red logging bed platform will not function currently. Even with the Free the Logs mod that I backed out and activated, that does not function. The red colored logging bed platform, which is definitely disappointing, but that might just be a little fix that the creator has to make for the mod, and then they'll have to update it, and we can go from there. But we got medium logs on the back of the bed here, and then towing a trailer of medium logs as well. I'm gonna have to probably put this in low most of the time, because that trailer is just absolutely thrashing around behind this thing. I want to at least deliver one set of medium logs, since I failed earlier on my first attempt. Whoa, see? That's why you can't drive fast. Especially with the way that trailer's set up, it's so top heavy and tips so easily. It is a very pretty mod. I'll give it that. Like, the creator of this mod outdid themselves. Like, and this is one of the first mods that he created. I believe this is the same creator as the Bonoya Adventure maps. So if you played the mod map Bonoya Adventure 1.0, it's the same creator made this truck. Has a twin steer version of this that should be available on consoles sometime soon, and then also they have another couple mods that are on the way as well. this Keny C-500 just makes these new maps almost not effortless, but a little too easy. It just walks through this really technical and tough terrain with ease. It barely gets slowed down by anything other than like the super deep snow. This thing's like barely making it through this bridge because it's so wide. So sketchy. So sketchy. Alright, let's get back and drop these logs off at the sawmill. Angles on those roads just make you think you're going to tip over all the time. Oh, these friggin' trees in the road. That pulled it through a lot easier than the 8000 series. There's the dead carcass of my failed attempt earlier where I accidentally deleted my cargo. That was so stupid. If it's slowing this thing down, you know it's a really aggressive terrain. Here we go, getting the logs to the sawmill. Right. There we go. So I got 2 sets of medium logs here, and that'll make me 4 wooden planks for when I need them in the future. Yeah, I love the tires on the custom tires on this thing. That's just a 2-slot bed on the back of it, so that just shows how big this friggin' truck is. It's just crazy how big this thing is. Such a pretty mod. I love these custom tires. They're obnoxious, but I like them. But one of the cooler 2-slot beds that I've seen on a truck before. but also just really enjoy this 8000 series custom from Risky. Such a fun scout. Or, mod. But yeah, comparing these two, it's hard. It's all about personal choice, just like with all mods. Can't really pick between the two because they're both awesome. They're both fun in their own ways. Personally, I would probably go with this one, the big cab over, compared to the Keny C-500. Like, the Keny is fun and all, but it just uses way too much RAM. And luckily, this 8000 series doesn't use too much RAM. But they're both very, very capable trucks. Both on the overpowered side of the spectrum. The R&R custom, a little bit less so. The Keny C-500 is full crazy OP, but they're both fun. But that's where I'm going to stop this stream for the day, folks. It's a short one today, sorry about that, but I got some errands to run. My girlfriend's coming home, and we're going to go to the dispensary and pick up and get set up for the weekend, go have some lunch, and enjoy this beautiful day before it starts to rain all weekend. So I'll try and do another stream, maybe Sunday or something like that. We'll see. We got no plans, so if I can jump back on and do another stream, I will. If not, thank you all for stopping by to hang out, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Thank you, Bobby Wasabi. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, everyone that stopped by to hang out. Have a good weekend. I'll catch you later, Ghetto Pirate. Have a good one, man. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you have not done so already. That means a lot. Thank you, folks. Have a good day. Check out these new console mods, baby. Alright. Have a good one. Take care, Christian. Looking forward to that B350.